I am Sir Tap Tap, and this, I think we're episode 24, and we have a special guest for these videos. This is Tinyghostie, who happens to have made this whole thing.
So I'm Tinyghostie, or you can call me Fire.
And I took a look at Ghostie streamed some of the version 4.8, I believe, the new, currently in private dev version of 1, and it has some really cool stuff. In fact, I'm going to show you real quick here. Here's a bunch of eyes that got added to Zone 2. Video, the GIF's not really showing up quite well. This is Chalal's kind of new. There's a whole lot of stuff that's been changed. All of the Guardian stuff is significantly updated. There's a lot more kind of background and lore to them and personality. And a lot of the enemies have been updated too. Here's the sutures, I think they're called. Mm-hmm. And one thing I picked up on, I think pretty early, was that some of the enemies kind of looked very like they were trying to copy Mortis's style, and some of them were just totally new, like totally your own style. And I believe you said that press enter to pull. It was kind of it just kind of wasn't working out, and you figured it would be better to just do all of your own style, and that seems definitely, that's what I saw in the 4.8 stuff that I've seen.
Yeah, I tried to mimic Mortis's style at the start, but I just couldn't keep it or even get close to it, so I just stopped bothering and stuck with my own style. For better or for worse.
Yeah, I think it's definitely more consistent, and one thing I'm always about internal consistency more than anything. Your game or your story or whatever can be totally bonkers, but as long as things make sense within itself and just looks like it belongs, that's, I feel, more important than things seeming quote-unquote realistic. I think this needs to be moved. Oh no.
And if you need help, don't be afraid to ask.
I mean, I'm seeing some things that don't match up. Like, there's a blood splat here. Oh, I think I was trying to alter the wrong side of things. Okay, so there's a crack in this thing.
Oh, for those, I will say now, the cracks don't matter in the table.
Oh, alright. So... oh, there's a poster missing. So, I guess just give a quick rundown, if you could, of what's been changed in 4.8. Like I said, the biggest thing I would see that I saw is there's a lot more personality to the, what am I doing? To the Guardians.
Bosses.
Yeah.
Yeah, with them, I've gone back and I've given them a complete overhaul in personality and their role in the story. From what I showed you, that was a variation, depending on your choice or what you do at the start of the game. Otherwise, you still can get a different outcome, but it's still different from the public 4.5 domain link.
Oh, so do they get like better or worse endings, or is it just like what's in general, what's different? Did I solve this?
They still have more personality to them, and well, how's the best way to explain? Like, they still have the general ending of what you have here, but there's more worked out dialogue. Things are linked more towards the deeper meaning in the story. And of course, there have been more changes to combat, with new status ailments, more attacks, more enemies. So, hopefully that'll add some variation to the game.
Is this barrel slightly different, or am I going after a false?
You're going after a false.
Alright. What is... I don't even see any more differences, really.
I believe you have one last difference.
Boxes... Speaking of puzzles, there was a few puzzles removed in, I think, Oculus's whole... Is that his name? Oculi?
Yeah. Oculi, yeah.
And that fight was that fight is like the whole second half of that fight is completely different in the new version compared to what you saw here. Oh, turn on the light.
There you go.
There you go.
Well, from the one I showed you, that was based on the separate path, but there is some difference to his battle if you don't need those circumstances.
So is the form that I fought, the second form, is that like if you don't get the extra stuff, or is that just gone from the new one?
That's if you don't get the extra stuff.
Oh yeah, that is one thing. There was some pages that... It was like the only thing I missed in the first area. There was some pages that changed something with Blight, and so there was... I noticed somebody commented on the last video that... wondering if the doors were related to the... potential different endings, and I think the door that we're talking about is actually that that secret boss that you showed me that I don't think I could do because Blight didn't leave for me, right?
Well, he's not the only thing that's unlocked. That was just a little Easter egg on my part. But if Blight leaves you, that one door you couldn't enter can open up.
Music puzzles. Okay, so... reset it.
Yeah, it's puzzles like this is why I added the option to make them easier or remove them.
I think it's just the first four are descending, and then it's like... I can't tell what the last ones are. I think it goes up then down? No, it's not that. Anytime I'm just like stuck on puzzle or something, feel free to just interject with, you know, something that's new in the game, or... That's what I figure is most useful.
Yeah, I just don't want to butt in if necessary.
Oh, it's fine. I'm just derping with puzzles. You know, I actually did a test, and I actually have really good pitch. I'm just really bad with music puzzles for whatever reason.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Say it's something like...
Let me see if I can find some other stuff that's been changed.
There we go. So I had the right idea, but just managed to get every possible wrong combination.
Yeah.
Well, since this is the right way, isn't that such a video game thing? You realize you're going the right way, and you're like, oh, hold on, I need to go back and go the wrong way to get all of the extras. Actually, I think I've gone everywhere, though. Unless talking.
There is one thing you can get. If you go back into the room to the right.
Oh, into the little church thing?
Yes. That door that's locked, if you keep trying...
Oh yeah,
something.
Yeah, I noticed that with, that was the secret to one of the other locks. Actually, can I go back and get that? There was a locked door, I think you just have to check a bunch of times. Oh, that was easy.
The one I showed off?
Yeah, or was that one that required Blight to be gone?
Well, that I don't believe exists in 4.5. That was just a little something fun.
Also, the 4.5 version has been updated since I did last did a video. It's got a few new attacks for buttons, and was that all that got added to that, or was there anything else?
I gave buttons a couple new attacks, and I nerfed a couple of Blight's attacks, so he's not 100% overpowered. Because I realized a lot of his attack power was maxed in his attacks.
Take a look at things from a new perspective. Upside down is the way to go. So 2985. Where do I input it? Yeah, there should be some new skills for buttons. I'm not entirely sure because I just kind of overwrote the version, and so my save is like, well, he only has 6 skills, so I'm not 100% sure how RPG Maker handles that. He might get it on the next skills, or it might just...
I can't be sure if it'll work, or if maybe a level up will fix the problem.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there don't seem to be enemies in this area, so haven't been able to level up yet. Okay, I think
in the building, I don't think there are enemies.
Sees the eyes of the hangman. What? So it's 2985, I think. Wait. 298. There we go.
All right.
I actually didn't notice that door. I think that's one thing that was changed as well. A lot of the darker areas have been, I think you said, have been lightened up a bit.
Yeah, I've never gotten any complaints on it until recently, so I went through and changed the lighting in the entirety of Zone 3.
It is pretty dark. It does send it sets a good mood. But
yeah, it's supposed to send like a dreary feeling. And something definitely isn't right here.
Am I sure I want to pass through this gate? I wonder if there's any reason there could be a reason to stop and a save point. And, oh, and here's the Phantom of the Opera. Comfort. He's a spooky boy. See, you've finally arrived. Did you enjoy the scenery? The moans of misery from those poor delusioned fools? You're a sick and twisted monster. Am I now? Is there light within the darkness? Or darkness within the light? What? It's a metaphor. What I'm saying is, I'm awfully aware of what I'm doing is wrong. Dude, I'm like 4. I know that my deeds are far from, shall we say, wholesome. I just don't care. I was doing what I was ordered to do. Oh, no, he's different. Does that truly make me evil, or as you stated, a monster? Just because you're created for a specific purpose doesn't mean you have to uphold it. You're only saying that because you couldn't hold up to yours. Oh, ouch. Allow me to reveal you to an awful but honest truth. If you hadn't been abandoned back then, you'd be just like us. You too would be the very monster you dare to call me. And you... Don't think for 1 minute you're innocent in all this as well. Be that as it may, I will continue to break these poor people of their free will. No, I enjoy it. I wished. Stop that. Huh? Do you like my trick? Perfect for messing with the minds of little troublemakers like you. No. You. Do kill you. Burnt Dew is like oddly adorable. I don't know if it's just the sound that he makes. It's just the big, beady eyes. But he seems more cute than intimidating to me. Papa good, you bad. No use Papa like that. Ah, seems I've sparked something. Yes, throw your anger at me. All that pent-up rage and aggression. Ah. Do, cease this madness. Don't let him get to you. It's a ploy. Don't give him what he wants. There we go. It matters not whether you give in to my tricks. What truly matters is that your little quest ends here. Don't think of it like defeat. Think of it like me helping you to the end of your journey of life. Death is the final unknown, after all. I believe it's about time you see my true form. I am Hathath. I am fear, I am terror, I am the Reaper who leads lost souls to the final destination. And I shall lead you to your graves. We not gonna fail. Sir Tap Tap, do believe in you. That's another big boy. Go ahead and fight me. I will feel nothing, no remorse, no grief. I will bleed, and there shall be nothing. I shall usher in suffering, even if it brings me nothing. Insanity is all there is left in the end. Only pain and death. Oops, not auto. Gotta scan him. So after this, well, assuming buttons levels, we might get some new things for buttons. Until then, just boost defense.
Hopefully.
I think. Did Blight have those?
Yeah, he's had them.
Status boss, huh? Yeah, the one other thing I noticed with the new version, a lot of well, a lot of new enemies for one thing too, but a lot of new very fancy animations with the attacks. It's really nice. Oh, right.
Yeah, I've been having fun with them.
You know what? I can just use an eye wherever they are. What's that? Oh. Athath, Phantasmal Guardian of Zone 3. Of course, you don't get to see the HP for bosses. And we are all in a bad way. Oh, and I noticed there's also, speaking of like battle animations, and stuff, they're also like, their sprites are animated more, which is pretty cool. Like the scarf flows and stuff. Cures.
And I haven't even finished redoing them.
It's a really big change. I was, when I first popped the game in, I figured, you know, no public version since 2018. I figured it was just, you know, another stuck project that wasn't going to get updated. But no, very major changes in 4.8. And, I think you said 5.0 is planned to be the final full release, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure when it will be done, because I work on the game alone nowadays, since my co-developer passed away.
Yeah, and it sucks that Home is actually the thing I was gonna play next, and I actually didn't know that at the time. That what was there?
Felix.
Yeah, Felix also. What was the online name though?
Felix the Judge.
Yeah. Creator of Home passed away. Which I mean, I'm still gonna play the game. I always thought, like, I've always hoped that, you know, I pass away. Obviously, I want people to still be able to enjoy my stuff. I don't want that stuff to just disappear. I want people to still enjoy all my stuff, so...
I'm happy people still enjoy his game.
Yeah. So, it sucks that, you know, Felix won't be able to see my Let's Play, but I feel like I'm kind of helping, you know, people enjoy their work, which is good, too. Let's just use a fortune ticket. Figures.
Yeah, this boss can be a doozy sometimes.
Object. Let's do revive. Joker. It always throws me off just slightly that the top of the menu on the bottom is the bottom person on the screen.
I think that's how it was in Op 2.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of reverse order.
Yeah. And Blight's dose attacks can actually heal a little bit if you use them.
Oh, that's cool. I don't think I'd used those much yet. Usually anytime I'm in a battle, it's hard to focus on both. So feel free to just talk about whatever in the game if I'm not, saying stuff. So.
Well, one thing I can say is of all the bosses that got changed, this one is the one who got the most drastic change. Especially to personality.
Yeah, one thing I noticed, I've only seen the first 2 Guardians. I guess Gout wasn't really changed much, but
he's still the same.
Yeah. But they all kind of have, I'm not sure I'd quite call it like a redemption arc exactly, but like they all have like, there's a lot more to them, and it's one of those things that make you feel bad about defeating the bad guys. Or I guess they're not just, which I guess is a lot more like off now that I think about it, because once you get to the room, it's like, oh, these guys weren't always this awful.
They weren't really all that bad.
Yeah, so it's kind of a lot more like that. Which I'd actually kind of forgotten about that in off, because I guess just everybody's a lot more memorable in the, when you fight them. So when I met Dadan, I was like, huh, why is he nice? But then in the room, he actually was kind of like that.
Yeah.
And the little birdie. I should heal.
Yeah, I certainly try and keep the game as faithful to the original source material as possible.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned that in the videos yet, but that 0, it's just a miss. That's what I was confused. I don't know if Off had misses or not.
It could be a miss, but I believe his defense is also too strong for a simple attack right now.
Oh.
And that's actually what Button's new attacks are supposed to do, is lower the defense to the simple attacks. So hopefully once they do get a level up, maybe you'll get them. If not, it's not a big deal. Oh boy. You're in a very big bind.
Come on, dude. Does muted go away, or I'm stunned too?
It's your stun, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Unless he misses, this might be the end.
Come on. Figures. Alright, well.
Yeah, it's the poison you gotta deal with.
Hang on. Oops, I hope that doesn't mess up the call.
I'm still here.
Alright. Managed to pick new game instead of continue. I always thought it was weird that RPG Maker always assumes you want to go straight to the new game.
To new game? Yeah, it always defaults to that. I'd change it if I could.
Oh, you can't? I kind of figured, because I've played a lot of, I think every RPG Maker game that I played, at least this version.
Well, I mean,
is that, so it's probably...
I probably can change it with the new title screen layout.
I think I have all my best gear. Oh. Oh, no, I don't. That should help a little. What color is failure?
I don't know. I actually can't see the game anymore.
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. This is my first time using Discord screen share. It's probably just because I closed the... Yeah.
Close the game.
Yeah, there we go. This is nice and super low latency, though. Yeah. You gotta have the blood pools. This reminds me a lot, seeing it again, it reminds me a lot of when you find Ganon in Ocarina of Time, and he's just playing the damn organ.
That's actually what this is a reference to.
Oh, well that's why it reminds me of it then.
I just wish I could have done the spiraling staircase.
Mm. I apparently have a pretty high accuracy of picking up references. I remember I played Tem Dating Sim 2. I was told by that developer I was totally on.
Yeah, and I know you picked up on the Chizo Mythos references.
One unfortunate thing of a nice story-heavy boss is when you lose to it. You gotta hear it again. Alright, let's get those buffs up.
Yeah, it's the poison you gotta take care of.
I think he does have high defense. Use defense. Status bosses always throw you through a loop.
Yeah. I think his is just worse with the fact that he can both poison and stun you.
Yeah.
And then there's also madness.
Yeah, is that just Berserk?
Yeah.
Oh,
where you attack yourself.
Oh. That feeling when you're just about to input a move and then you get stunned or madness or whatever. It's like, where'd my cursor go? That's not good.
If I had to estimate how far the game is completed, I would say about 75 to 80% done.
I just figure I might be able to finish it tonight. I don't know if you'll be able to, if you want to join for all of that, but I mean, we'll definitely finish this zone if there's even much more to it than this. And
this should be the end.
yeah. It's been a while since I've done a playthrough this long. I think there was only like 5 or 6 on my channel that ended up with 23 episodes, which that was my last one. There was Valhalla.
One's definitely going to be a long one too.
Yeah. If I played this thinking it would be quick, just because I wanted to get in the mood before home. And I didn't really look up how long it was, which that's one thing I wish wikis and stuff would show is like, you know, roughly how long. Yeah, because like, especially for me, because you know I'm doing videos. It really helps. Like it's very different to record the 15-minute game than a 15-hour game.
Yeah. But from my own experience, I believe a lot of the off-fan games tend to be on the longer side.
Yeah. I mean, there are RPGs.
About the same length as the original, and then some longer.
Yeah, this is definitely longer than Off was for me. I think it was done in like 19 or 20 videos. But of course, you have whole areas added with basically each of the corrupted guardians added a whole new area, which I thought was, once I realized that's kind of what happened, they corrupted in a whole new area. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm a sucker for, you know, corruption and stuff, like, big fan of dot hack, and any game that kind of takes that theme in. It's definitely going much better. Of course, I know he's got a second form. They all do.
He actually does not.
Oh. Well, I guess that's why he's so hard to start with. I was worrying about the second form because it's like, if this is the first form. I guess it makes sense he's a little bit shorter because we almost had 3, you know, zone guardians here. We had the Frog King, we had the Doppelganger, so a lot more boss fights here.
There's a lot of mini bosses in this zone.
That's all of my CP. It's always confusing and off, like which item cures CP and stuff. It's like luck ticket. Yeah, yes. Like I'm looking for like potion. It's
well,
like
I know in 4.5 before I fixed the database, there are the other fleshes that heal the entire party.
Oh yeah,
They're just like down at the bottom.
Yeah.
If you have any, yeah, there they are.
Man, loving ticket. Though I need more CP than anything.
But luckily that's completely fixed in 4.8.
Oh, they're sorted back up to the top?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was on purpose and like, oh, don't waste these, they're at the bottom, or if that was just like, they were added later.
That was just the database being jumbled.
Yeah, I bet like just, if you put them, they're probably just like in by default database order or something. So like you put new stuff, it's always at the bottom.
That's definitely for like dev purposes. That's definitely a big change with 4.8. Is a cleaner database for me. Like I had to go completely through and reorganize everything so I could actually find it better.
There we go. Oh, and one other thing, the Adversaries Purified is something different. I forget what it was.
I can't remember off the top of my head. I can
4.8, it's like Eradication or something. It's not exactly the same thing as Off was. Aquarius card received. Oh wow, he didn't level up. Ouch.
Yeah, Eradication.
Yeah, Eradication in progress or something like that. You have great with power within you, small child. You've bested me. And for that, I tip my head off to you. Oh, shut up. Haha.
One moment.
Ha. Alright. Before I take my leave, I must confide to you something. Don't hurt my daughter. You already took my son away. Beyond this point, along the road that you follow to the Masters, things only get worse. Good luck out there, children. Save your game? Sure. We're running out of... I think you only get 15 in this version of RPG Maker. There's the room again. What's up, Zachary? Well, that's it. By the way, I want to point out, when I first played Off, I didn't really... I kind of saw that he was wearing a mask, but like he's got that frog mask, right? Like, let me put this on screen. Zachary Off. So in the original Off, he's wearing kind of this... No, I don't want fan art. I want his in-game sprite. This one will do. He's got kind of this... They call it the frog mask. And what I saw was... I saw like a surgeon mask. Like, I figured the eyes and the face above the line was his face. And the rest was mask. But no, the whole thing is mask. And there's like different face under there. So my whole interpretation of Zach is weird. Well, that's it. There's no way out of here. I think we may have underestimated the child. If he managed to defeat Hathath, he let his arrogance get the better of him. He went overboard in his mission. He should have been punished profusely anyways. Too fast to read that one. And the failure still remains by his side. This could be a problem. Not a problem at all. One thing that's really useful about the Off thing is just the fact they have different voices. You can tell two people are talking here, even though there's no portraits, talking head things. It just goes to show that we should have killed him when we made him. It's our fault to bear. Oh, they shall have a taste of true terror. Yes, we will take care of them. Do not hurt the boy. He? Oh. Hello, door. Go. Destroy our little pests. It can't be. How? They forgot about us. Well, that sucks. Oh, hey. Hey, shop lady. Well, that certainly was something. When did you get here? I quietly slipped in while you're fighting Hetath. Let me tell you, I'm amazed you managed to beat a nightmare controlling shapeshifter, Tap Tap. Ah, you know, I do this all the time. You're indeed a great puppeteer. Aw, thanks. It's been unsettling to stay in this room. Let's return to Enoch. He'll be pleased to know that Hetath has been taken care of. You sound so nice now. I don't know what I could do to repay you after all your help. Perhaps I could make you some cakes. All I could do for some cakes. Sound good, but no need to. Be happy to help Enoch and others. So kind and selfless. You can see why you trusted the key to him, Viola. Would I lie to you, Enoch? I'm a lady of my word. Where will your journey take you now, Do? Gotta stop the bad monsters that cause all this. If Do don't, then we'll get Papa back. I and the others shall root for you. Save the one you hold dear and remain safe. We shall keep you in heart. Well, we better be off. Whenever you're ready, Sir Tap Tap. I forgot he has just disappearance cube powers. Alright,
I'm back.
Just about to finish. Oh, Batter's save file is back. I think I wrote over that, so that's kind of spooky. That's probably just because I copied over the update probably just included that save file and it probably just overwrote it.
Yeah, it's always in the game.
Yeah. Good to have it back though, because now I can load it up again, but it's probably the same. Wait, no, I don't want to quit.
Like it's been updated in 4.8, but it's practically the same thing.
Alright, well, next episode we will check out presumably the room, because there's no more zones left. Do you have... Can I buy from you? One step ahead of you to help you out. Oh, no, sell me things. Crap. Oh, well.
Gotta find her later.
Yep. Alright, well, I will see you next time.